Well, hello out there in Tarot Land. How's everybody doing today? It is Friday. Gonna clear the air, headphone warning. All right. It is Friday. And I'm hearing it's Fallout Friday and Fuck It Up Friday, you guys. I don't know why, but that's what it is. And yes, I cussed within the first minute, but that's okay. It was an accident. Later, it'll be on purpose. But you know how it goes. We are hanging out today. We're about to get another read in for you guys. I hope you made it through your week. Cheers with the coffee. And we've hit that minute mark. So welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and tots. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. You guys kick ass and take names. I appreciate you. I appreciate the new people, and I appreciate the ones that hang out and have been here for a few years. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. Okay, I'm going to shake the dice now, and we're going to get a reading. I am going to forego the basket today. We're just going to do the dice and the cards. All right? So, Spirit, please give me a reading for Fallout or F It Up Friday. Flaunt. Flaunt. To show off. If you got it, flaunt it. Somebody's accentuating the positive. Somebody's flaunting their best attributes. Sure. Somebody's 100% sure of themselves. They're confident. So confident that they flaunt it. Down. Down. They've got it down pat. Somebody's got something down pat. They're so sure of themselves, they flaunt it. There is an attribute or a character trait or a gift or a talent that somebody has. If you've got it, flaunt it. And somebody sure knows what they're doing. Oh boy. Hey, XXIII17. Jesus was already called in before the beginning of the reading. We did our prayer and everything, so you're good, honey. Jesus is loved here. All the gods are loved here, actually. I'm an omnist. Every pathway is valid here. Universal, if you will. Okay. Ruin. R-U-I-N. I don't know why it has nothing to do with the word ruin, but I'm getting a song right now. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You're not gonna ruin somebody's day. You're not gonna kill their vibe. Something like they're confident in themselves. They're 100% sure of themselves. All right. All right, here's the deal. We've got a Winnie the Pooh character here, and I don't even want to pull it out, but I can't not see it. I can't, in good conscience, ignore a word that I'm seeing here. So if it relates to you, take it in stride. Eeyore. E-Y-E-O-R-E. And it's like that. Like I didn't even really have to move the words around or move the letters around too much. So Eeyore. I think that somebody here has a group of friends that's going to stick by them even if they're down, even if their life is in ruins. They don't have to have it to flaunt it. Eeyore was maybe the least featured character in Winnie the Pooh, but he was always in the group. They never left him out. Okay, no matter how sad he was, no matter how down he was, they never left him out. Eeyore didn't see the support system that he had, maybe. All right, so we have got tribe is the next word out. Tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So here's the deal. You still have a group of people around you. Whoever this person is confident. They've got something. They've got a talent that they could flaunt. This is somebody that has some sort of gift that they could absolutely be like, look, bitches, this is what I can do. And not even be cocky about it. It's just they're that good about it. But this person might maybe have a little confidence issue. They might be a depressed person. This might be somebody who feels like their life is ruined or they're super down about things right now, but they've got a group around them. They've got some sort of support system. They should be super confident, though. They should be sure of themselves. Fear is the next word out. Fear. Fear can mean a couple of things. Forget everything and run. Face everything and rise. Or fuck everyone and rebel. Okay? Or everything, not necessarily everyone. All right. Are we going to get a word? Dax. D-A-X. Isn't that a new up-and-coming musician, you guys? One of the newest singers, like with the top music? Top music. Yeah, Dax. That guy, he did a song, what's it called? Lonely Dirt Road, right? I think that's the song. Okay, so here's all of the words that came out of the dice. Flaunt, sure, down, ruin, Eeyore, tribe, fear, and Dax. Okay? Here's the deal. With that fear, like I said, 3 things. Forget everything and run, face everything and rise, or fuck everything and revolt or rebel. Okay? Now, let's get into your reading. We're going to start with just a regular old tarot and get into it. Hey, Kian or Kian, K-I-A-N 1395. How's it going? You don't hear me, I say hello. Welcome. Question, where are you from? Hello. Hello. How are you? You guys with the names are amazing right now today. We've got somebody named hello. We've got somebody named question mark, where are you from? We've got somebody named you don't hear me, comma, I say, period, hello. You say hi, I say hello. Hello, hello. You don't know why I say hello, I say hello. All right. So tell me about these words and somebody that has a talent that they need to flaunt. They should be sure of themselves. They're kind of down in the dumps. They feel like their life is in ruins. Somebody may relate to the character of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. They have a tribe of people around them, but they are maybe afraid to show off their talent here. They need to face this fear. They need to get over it. This is something that this person should not have any qualms about. They should be totally confident in whatever this talent is that they have. But for whatever reason, they're suppressing it because of maybe a thought process or the fear of the unknown, okay? Like what ifs or the yeah buts, okay? My dad used to say that shit all the time. Yabbit, 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 yabbit. The what ifs. What if I make this choice? What if I fail? What if I fall? What if I, blah, blah, blah. Here's the deal. What if you would have been successful and you never gave it a shot? That's the real question. Okay? You've got people around you that are supporting you in whatever your talent is, and you like helping you to face this fear. This might be a musician. Somebody could really like this musician Dax. Six of Wands is the next card out. So we've got maybe an apprehension of being publicly recognized. What if I fail and everybody knows? What if I succeed and I can't get a moment of peace? This person's procrastinating on purpose. 3 cards just came out in a chunk. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Strength. King of Pentacles. Look. You're fighting with yourself over this. Over possibilities that aren't even real, okay? Making choices about decisions you're not even being presented, okay? You have got to find your thicker skin, and you got to dig deep and do what you were put here to do. You were given this gift because you're the one with the ability to carry it. You're the one with the ability to flaunt it confidently. You were given this gift for a fucking reason. You're supposed to be in the public eye. But you're hemming and hawing back and forth with your own damn self over here about being in the public eye. Okay? Possibly worried about this bouts of depression or down periods that they have, or maybe they're a gloomier individual. Maybe they see the darker side of life, okay? Maybe that's the way that their art is created, or whatever their gift is to be able to see through the sugar-coated shit, right? So you've got to really stop fighting yourself and dig deep. You got to have some willpower here, because this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to boss up. You're supposed to be in control of the situation. This is how you're going to make your money move. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Okay, so this person's afraid that if they make this choice that they're going to end up poor. They're going to end up out in the cold. They're going to end up losing everything. But that's the fear. That's not the actuality. Hey, Aurora, welcome in. It's the fear. It's not the actuality. They're really, look, they've got to find peace within themselves. They've got to center themselves. They've got to pour into themselves and stay strong. This is literally your mission. It's what you're put here to do. It's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be in the public eye, flaunting some sort of talent because you're 100% confident in what you do. It makes you feel 100% of you. You don't feel like you're lacking when you are sharing this gift of yours, or this talent, or this capability with other people. But you're super down on yourself. You feel like your life is in ruin with this 9 of Swords in the reverse. You're trying to recover from some sort of downfall. Okay? The fallout. Fallout Friday. You're trying to deal with some sort of fallout, and you have a fear to put yourself out there. Okay? Because you don't want to lose your comfort zone. But here's the deal. This is going to force you to show where your strengths and weaknesses are. And if this is where you are strong, this is where your money moves are going to be. And you're not going to have to worry about ever going without another day. And you can be rest assured in that. You can be peaceful in that. Justice is the last card for this deck. Justice. You got to do right by yourself. And then, like, things will go right for you. You have to realize that. See, fighting yourself, being down on yourself, recovering from some sort of ruin is the first card out. Recovering from the fallout. Okay? You've been down. You feel like you're in ruin. You may, feel like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh there. But remember, he's surrounded by positive friends. Okay? Intelligent friends with Rabbit. Loving friends with Piglet and Pooh. Caring and nurturing mothers with Kanga and the baby Roo. And with Tigger, I mean, how can you not laugh? Right? So this person's surrounded with people that want to uplift them, maybe have pushed them out of their comfort zone, push them out of their fear, because whatever they're supposed to be doing here, they were meant for it. They were meant for it, and it's going to get them out of maybe some of this more down energy. Okay, let's get some symbols on this one. So please tell me, Spirit, how can this person best address their own fear? Because it's the only thing stopping them from their own success, is finding their willpower and, pouring into themselves and pouring into whatever they are gifted with here. Well, guides and trust just came out together. That tells me that somebody has been seeking help, whether from other people, whether from their spirit guides, whether from God himself, whether from the angels. There's somebody that's helping to intervene. The friends that this person is asking, what do I do? The people that are trying to uplift this person would never steer you wrong because they want what's best for you. That's what's being said here. The people that you're seeking help from, you got to listen to some of them because they might see a side of you you're unable to process for yourself. This public side versus the side of you that you're so afraid of being in the gutter. Okay? There's a fear of lack here, and there's also a fear of success. And you have to balance this. Because there is something here that's you're being steered towards. And you're supposed to flaunt it because you've got it for a reason. Fire. Right on top of the King of Pentacles, though. I just heard somebody's got a fire lit under their ass. Somebody's getting motivated. Somebody is taking initiative. Somebody's going to take the initiative for themselves here to pour into themselves, to do what's best for them, to do what they're put here to do, to follow their spiritual path. Somebody's going to, I don't know, find the motivation to do this somehow. Air. So somebody might think about something differently. Somebody might get a different idea or have a sudden epiphany. This could be fire sign or an air sign that's involved. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? It could be any of those times of the year as well. You're asking people for help. What do I do? You're seeking your own counsel. What do I do? Trying to find balance here. What do I do? Very down on yourself, very unable to see yourself publicly the way people do. You might actually give people a path to follow once you face your fear here and flaunt whatever you're supposed to flaunt. It is Fallout Friday and things have already fallen out. Growth is in the reverse, just flew out. Look, there's no more stagnancy going to be allowed in this situation. Not even from yourself. You can't stop your own growth, because to stop growing, to stop learning, is to essentially begin dying. Ooh, I'll let that one marinate for a minute. Hey, Kristen, you made it. How's it going? All right. Here's the deal. Somebody's so stuck in their comfort zone, they're afraid of their own growth. They're afraid to break out of their own shell. They're afraid. That fear. Face everything and run. Forget everything. Face everything and rise. Forget everything and run. Or fuck everyone and rebel. Here's the deal. This person with this talent, they can't not use it. If they don't use it, the talent itself will die. So if you are an artist, if you're a painter and you stop painting, yeah, it might be like getting on a bicycle. You'll be rusty. You're not going to be able to paint after 15 years of not painting the way you could if you had never stopped. For example, playing an instrument, singing, cooking, any of those things. Okay, writing, hell, giving lectures, any of those things there. If you're good at something and you stop doing it, you're going to be rusty when you pick it back up if you don't completely lose the gift altogether. And that's what's being said here. The only way you're going to be ass out in the gutter is if you don't use what God gave you. If you got it, flaunt it. You can no longer stagnate. Stormy. You can no longer stagnate, and here's the deal. You can either start rowing and going towards your direction, or your entire life is going to be pretty choppy waters, turbulent, stormy seas, really difficult passage. Okay? Your guides are trying to get you through this calmer water. If you just trust your talents and get motivated, take the initiative, think about this situation differently, and realize you can't just stay stagnant. Okay? Stagnant ponds, they don't hold life. Okay? Once you stop growing, you start dying. And that's where things get really rough. So here's the deal. This person really needs to take a risk on themselves. Oh shit, courage just flew out. They need to take a risk on themselves. You guys, I'm going to pan up behind me, up the corner. Don't mind how I look. It's early morning for me, and I've already been cleaning my house. That picture up there. That symbol in this tarot card deck means courage, if I can find it real quick. Or in this oracle deck. I show it off every time that courage comes up, because you saw the picture. Now look at this. My son was like 5 or 6 when he made that picture. He had never seen this card. I didn't even own the deck when he made that picture. And it's almost exact. Look. You guys. So courage. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. If you've got it, flaunt it. Spirit says, kind of like survey says. One, two, three. Okay, fine, I'll take them. I only need one, but I'll take the 3. Meditate. Find your courage. Face your fear. Breathe through it. Okay? Breathe through your fear. Spiritual cleansing in reverse. So somebody might not be... Somebody might feel heavy with guilt for the things they've done in their past and things they've said. They might even feel like they don't deserve their gift because of the way that they have stopped growing, have stagnated, maybe haven't used the gift, maybe they've been down on themselves, maybe they've been too depressed to do shit with it, maybe they've been too afraid. This person has a tribe around them telling them, let it go, have some bravery, breathe through the fear, trust what you're being led to do, take this initiative, think about it. When you stop growing, you start dying, and that's where the problem is. You have to get strong, you got to be a little brave here, and flaunt your gift. Home. Wow. You know, flaunt your gift so you feel comfortable in your own skin. It's going to be a lucky break for you. It'll be a lucky break for you. Let me get my Masonic on this. Masonic Tarot. So tell me about the guides, please. What actually can I tell me about the tribe instead of the guides, please, if they're different from each other. Maybe they're related to each other. Tell me about the guides, please, and the tribe. The Hanged Man. Like I said, even when you're at your worst, even when you're caught up, even when you're at your low, you've got people that are supporting you, even when you're maybe not doing the right thing. Maybe when you need to look at things differently. Maybe when you need to be shaken up a bit. Maybe when you need to take an L. See, these are the people around you that they're still going to be there even if you had nothing, even if you were nothing. And those are the people that you need to listen to telling you to take this risk, because they're still going to be there if it doesn't work out. But if you don't take this risk on yourself and flaunt what your talent is, you're always going to be upset. You're always going to be sad. You're always going to wonder what if. You're always going to wish that you had the courage. That's that stormy sea. You'll never get out of that. At least if you take a risk, if you try and you fail, at least you have the satisfaction of knowing that you fucking tried. Because if you don't try, you already choose to fail. That's the deal. King of Wands in the reverse. If you don't try, if you don't take action, if you don't do what you need to do, if you don't do the right thing, then you're going to be unhappy. 4 Cups. Why set yourself up for rejection? Why reject your own dreams because somebody else might down the road? If you're so good at what you do, you got to be ready to flaunt that shit. You got to be ready to flaunt that shit. You got to have the courage to look the people who don't have the courage to flaunt their own talents in the face and say, what are you doing with your shit, before you talk shit about mine? There's a little salt, right? You have to flaunt your talent here. 10 of Cups. Look, your happily ever after, it depends on this. 6 of Cups, or 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Stagnancy. No equal give and take. You're done with that. You're not taking scraps anymore. You're going for what is your happily ever after, what fulfills you. What nobody could ever make you feel like. Say there is something that you never question. Damn it, I tie the best shoelaces on the planet. They're never twisted. They're always flat. My bows are perfect. I wrap the best presents in the world. There's never a crease out of place. It doesn't matter what your talent is, how minute you feel it is, how big you feel it is. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So go after what makes you happy here and let people reject you. They're rejecting their own dreams while they're rejecting yours because they're not chasing theirs and telling you, you shouldn't do what I don't have the courage to do either. Don't let them chump change you like that. Page of Gold, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Are you going to make yourself miss this opportunity? Are you going to just throw it down the drain because somebody else said, oh, I don't like you. I think that's lame. Cool, then go do what you do like and what you think is cool. Because I think that you sitting here thinking it's lame and telling me it's lame is pretty lame. Just saying. Seven of Pentacles. If it's what you love, dig down and invest for the long term. Here's the deal. Not everything you love is going to make you a trillionaire. But if you love it and your life is happy, isn't that the goal? If you're eating every day, if you got a roof over your head, if you have a vehicle to get you to and from the store, to the doctor, to, the baseball game, or to the park, or wherever the hiking or the camping, whatever you like to do. If you have everything you need in this moment, in this day, why the surplus? Why the need for hoarding? Why the need for more than you can consume in your lifetime? So don't think that necessarily what you love is going to make you fuck you money rich. It's not necessarily going to do that, but what it is going to do is flip your life around to where you feel happy, you feel blessed, you feel lucky. You can flaunt what you're doing confidently because it's yours. You can own it 100%, right? It's you. And if people don't like what is you, then they can go find whatever they do like, right? Page of Cups in the reverse. Unapologetically, you're gonna face this fear. You're gonna start showing off some sort of talent that you've got here. I'm thinking this is something to do with music because this Dax won't go, like I keep going to that visually. My eyes keep coming back to that, keep coming back to that. All it takes is for one person to get down into their heart and soul and speak their truth in their art. And boom, overnight, huge success. Everything you've ever wanted comes to you. There's something that somebody's wanted to do for a very, 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 very long time. Seven of Pentacles. Like this is something that somebody saw their entire future, long term. It was what they were going to do forever. And they're not doing it. Which is why they are getting shaken up here. Which is why their guides are steering them in another direction. Which is why they feel down. Because they're not fulfilling their own purpose. That's the Death card, folks. Time to change. It's time to shift. It's time to transform. Somebody here really needs to pursue their damn dream or whatever their gift is. I don't care if you make the best omelets on the face of the planet and you are a one-trick pony that can only make omelets. Go make the fuck out of some omelets. Okay? Like, there are so many skills and talents that people have, and it's all wasted because they listen to other people saying, yeah, you should never do that. You shouldn't pursue your dreams because I don't even have the courage to admit I ever had any that I gave up on. Oh, and that's what hurts people. That's why they want to keep you down. So don't let the naysayers influence how fulfilled your gift makes you. King of Swords and the World in reverse. Nobody has authority over your next step. Nobody has authority over your next cycle. Nobody has authority over what you do for yourself once you take this next loop, okay? Nobody has that authority over you. People may exit your life. It's going to be sad. But when you don't let others have authority over your wishes, your dreams, your fulfillment, your happiness, and you go and chase it, sometimes they get left behind. But if they're left behind and they're really your tribe, they'll be there when you return. Okay? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the first recurring card in the reading. So somebody's so worried that if they take this risk and share their talent and they get rejected and they have to leave everybody behind, that their world will be off balance. It'll shake them up too much. They don't want to lose everybody and everything, but here's the deal. The sun is here. Everything you lose is going to be like dead weight. It's going to be like an anchor cut loose. You're going to be able to elevate. You're going to be able to get more in touch with the thing that you're supposed to be fulfilling yourself with to begin with. And it's going to be like compounded happiness here. I think the Eeyore side of things might find its way into maybe the back corners of your mind and your life. It'll still be there, the Hanged Man. It'll still be there, but you'll deal with it differently. You'll deal with it differently because now that you've been flipped, now that you're going to pursue this gift, I don't think that you'll be as prone to depressive episodes as maybe while you're ignoring this gift out of fear. Because once you face the fear, it's gone. The scary roller coaster, once you've ridden it, it's gone. Right? So all those ups and downs, all those twists and turns, all the loop-de-loops that you've been going through because you are ignoring this gift. What are you going to do when you get on the roller coaster and it becomes a pleasure ride instead? Your nervous system is not going to be prepared for that. But you're still going to have less bouts of this depression because you're going to have less triggers. The Hermit in reverse. You're going to get out more. You're going to connect more. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not going to be so focused on work. Work. See, if you pursue your dreams instead of your occupation, you can create something for yourself that you're proud of. And then you're not so upset. And then you don't want to hide. And then you don't care what people think. And then you're all of a sudden you're happy. Oh shit. And it sneaks up and bites you. The Fool in reverse. Sneaks up. And there's that piece. Sneaks up and bites you right in that heart chakra. Chill Bill. All right, let's get one oracle card for the close. Where's my Mary Magdalene oracle? That one. Let's get one oracle, some advice for this person. If you've got this talent, flaunt it. If you make the best cappuccinos and lattes, and you can do the foam art and draw pictures in the foam, make those damn coffees and start making, you know, a name for yourself in the barista world. If you are a baker, bake that signature recipe, but trademark it before you release it. If you are a musician, release the song, write the music, book the performance, book the studio time. If you are an actor, go to the audition. If you've got it, flaunt it. If you're a pole dancer, show them how fit you are. It doesn't matter what you do, whatever you're... Jeez Louise, are you kidding me right now? Christ. Didn't somebody at the very beginning say Jesus was needed here in the reading? Well, here you go, honey. Love knows only mercy. Here's the deal, friend. You've got to be merciful with yourself. You got to be merciful with your own heart. This is what you were given to do. You were given a gift, and you are supposed to flaunt it. You are supposed to share it with the world. Whatever your light is, whatever your gift is, man, put your foot in it and do the damn thing. I'm going to close the reading right there, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out. You guys, if I haven't mentioned your name, I appreciate you. Absolutely. Clyde, right turn, Clyde. Jesus was one of the original spiritualists, and that's why they crucified him, because he told the truth, much like a lot of the spiritualists and readers are doing today, exposing the truth. All right, you guys, use your talents, use your gifts. If you can carve ice with a chainsaw, get out there and do it, okay? I don't care what your talent is. Go fulfill yourself and break out of the monotony. Find the initiative and go give yourself some peace. You're allowed. It's a mental health requirement, okay? It's your homework for the day from me, your teacher for the day. Get it. Go get it. Go put your foot in it. Go do your damn thing. All right? You guys, I'm going to close out right there. And remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Love y'all.